understand. Maxine is my sister, and, well, I love her from here to forever. But I gotta admit, even when we were little, oh, she had a knack for hiding her head in the sand like nobody else. Lord have mercy. That girl could be talked into just about anything at almost any time. And the smoothest talker that ever got to her was that slime bag she wound up marrying, Nelson Woodley. Oh, it's a good thing he died, or I just might have to kill him myself.
Charlotte, what'd you do with that logbook? I want to make sure I record the last fuel stop before I forget.
Oh, it's over there in the console right here.
Oh, got it. 12 p.m. I wonder who that could be. It's not 2 o'clock yet. Could be Mary Ellen checking in. Oh, it's that Joan Carmichael. I wonder what she wants. Hello?
Maxine?
Yeah, it's me. Is that you, Joan? How you been?
I've been fine, thanks. And you?
We're fine. You knew Charlotte and I took over Nelson's truck runs after the funeral, didn't you?
Yes, I did. You two are always the gutsy ones. Mama liked to talk about the things you used to pull when you all were in school together. I always found those stories quite entertaining. If memory serves, that's where you and Nelson first met. In school, I mean.
Oh, it is. Nelson and I got married right out of high school.
So she said, whenever she told that story, she always liked to mention how your son Roger was born only 6 months after the wedding. She also liked to say she used to date Nelson before you did.
Great to hear from you. What's up?
Well, remember how I had Mama's viewing on the same night as Nelson's, so everybody in town didn't have to put out twice in the same week?
Yeah.
Henrietta told me that Mr. Maxwell had just retired from the funeral parlor, only since Mr. Maxwell knew Mama and Nelson real well, he felt like he should handle their funerals personally before Henrietta took over the business.
You know, I could tell Mr. Maxwell was having lots of difficulty keeping everything straight that night. I saw Henrietta trying to keep track of what he was up to all evening.
Well, evidently Henrietta didn't realize just how confused Mr. Maxwell was getting near the end there, and she's been having to tie up a lot of loose ends as a result.
Yeah?
Remember how when we were both leaving and Mr. Maxwell handed you Nelson's urn and me Mama's urn?
Yeah.
Well, I was sitting in my living room watching TV the other evening, and I happened to look up the mantelpiece where I keep Mama's urn, and I noticed it didn't have the little flower etched onto it. You see, I ordered the urn with the flower etched onto it.
Oh, God.
I called Henrietta about it, and she asked me to read her the little serial numbers on the bottom. And she compared it to her records, and it seems that Mr. Maxwell gave us the wrong urns. I got Nelson's, and you got Mama's.
What? Are you sure?
Oh, yes. What, sure. I know this comes as quite a shock to you. It did me too, only I've had a couple of days to come to grips with this. Do you want to take some time to digest this whole thing? Give me a call back later so we can discuss what we're going to do about this. Maxine, you still there?
Joan, this is Charlotte.
Oh, hi, Charlotte.
Maxine's a little bit of shock over this right now. We're going to have to do like what you said and call you back after we've had a chance to talk it over.
I'm so sorry to have to hit you with this right now. Mr. Maxwell's heart was in the right place, poor man. He was trying to help us out and did the very best that he could.
I hear you, but, well, we're just going to have to call you back.
I fully understand. I'll wait to hear from you. Kisses.
Oh my God! I flushed Iris Carmichael down the toilet.
Now, don't panic now, Max. You know, after all, at the time you did think it was your dead two-timing husband you were flushing.
Am I supposed to tell Joan? Hello, Joan. You might as well know I flushed your mother down a toilet in a truck stop ladies' room because I just found out my husband was fooling around with every lot lizard he met up with on the highway.
I wouldn't quite put it that way if I were you.
My God! We even threw the urn down in the dumpster behind the diner. I can't even return the urn to her. What am I gonna do?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. You know, after all, well, oh my goodness. After all, you know, well, oh shoot. Well, what do you think?
Maybe I should call Henrietta.
Yes, well, you still have the phone number for the funeral parlor, right?
I never got around to erasing
Oh,
it.
that's good. That's good.
It's raining.
Maxwell's Funeral Home. You stab 'em, we slab 'em. How may we help you today?
You can tell me that Iris Carmichael's final resting place isn't in a septic tank in South Carolina. That's what you can do for me.
Oh, dear Maxine, is that you?
You bet it's me, Henrietta Maxwell. I never expected that as a part of your budget service you handed out the urns first come, first serve.
Well, did I hear you say something about a septic tank?
Don't you give me any crap, Henrietta. You and Nelson were friends since grade school. Don't tell me you didn't know what he was up to.
Oh, so you finally found out.
No thanks to you.
Well, what did you want me to do about it? Like you said, Nelson and me was best friends. I grant you had his flaws, but he had his good side too. And sides. How was I possibly supposed to tell you that Nelson and Iris been having a fling behind your back all these years?
What? Nelson and Iris?
Give me that phone. I better take it from here. Henrietta, this is Charlotte. I'll be the one you'll be dealing with about this from here on in. And since you've already mentioned Nelson and Iris, I suppose you fill in the blanks and tell me what you know.
Oh, Charlotte, this is such a mess. Please don't tell Joan about it. She doesn't know. She always thought her mother was a saint and completely devoted to her daddy. That is, at least until he ran out on her, that is. See, Iris only married Marshall to get even with Nelson for marrying Maxine. See, he only married her because he found out that Maxine got knocked up and, well, she decided to forgive him and they've been seeing each other on the sly all these years.
Oh, hell no!
Marshall left Iris when he began to realize exactly how much that Joan looked like Nelson, and, well, he had a test, figured out he couldn't father that girl because all these years he's been shooting lights and never even know it.
So, let me get this straight. Nelson and Iris have been fooling around for years, and Joan is Nelson's daughter. Have I got that right?
Yeah, that about sums it up.
Anybody else know about this?
Not that I'm aware.
And Joan doesn't know?
Oh, Lord, no. Please don't tell her and kill her.
What are you so worried about? I mean, the way I see it, well, you're just be getting another customer.
Not funny, Charlotte.
Well, what part of all this do you think is funny? And I will pull this truck over and have me a real good laugh.
What can I do to make this right?
Oh, let me get back to you on that one. But right now I've got other fish to fry. Max.
Pull over, Charlotte. I need a drink.
You got it. Well, there's an exit right there. Bound to be a bar nearby. Oh, look, what'd I tell you? Marty's Oasis. That'll do. Oh, let's see. All right, baby sister. Let's go. I'm Bine, and I'm the designated driver, so I've got you covered. All right? Let's go. Oh, get on these things. Oh, there we go. Oh. Oof.
Ladies, what can I get you?
You can just shut up. I'm in no mood to take anything from the likes of you.
What I do?
You're a man.
Oh, I get it. So what'll it be?
Well, she'll have a Scotch rocks, neat. Better make it a jug. I'll just have a Coke.
You got it.
That son of a bitch.
Yep.
I gave him the best years of my life.
Yep.
Here you go. You want me to keep them coming?
Yep.
Oh, I needed that.
Yep.
Another?
Yep.
I'm as happy as a pig in poop.
Well, doggone, if that's not doggone happy, let's get you in there. Come on. Okay, Daisy, come on. Out there. Get your feet lit on. Oh.
Oh. Oh. Come on, let's get you strapped in there. Come on. Arm up, out. There we go.
I should have become a lesbian. It just wasn't as fashionable as that.
I know. You just sack out over there. I got you covered.
Charlotte,
Yeah?
you're the best.
Hey, what are sisters for? me, Charlotte.
Oh, hi, Charlotte.
As you can imagine, Maxine is still coming to terms with this, so she's put it in my hands to get it all straightened out. You understand?
Yes, I hear.
Well, you see, we've got a problem on account of, well, we already spread what we thought were Nelson's ashes in a place where, well, we thought it was most appropriate. The thing is, oh. Well, the thing is, we somehow lost the urn in the process, and so, well, the long and the short of it is, well, we don't have anything to return to you. I'm so sorry.
I was afraid something like this might happen. I can deal with it if you assure me she's in the right place.
Oh, yes. That I can rightly assure you that is for absolutely for sure.
Then, under the circumstances, I can find peace. But there is one more thing.
What's that?
I still have Nelson's urn. It's just not right for me to keep them from Maxine. What do you want to do about this?
Well, why don't we just, we'll get them from you when we're done with this run, and we'll take them with us when we go on the next one, and we will make sure we get them in the same place where we put your mama. After all, Nelson and Iris have been friends since high school. Seems only fair that they should enjoy one another's company.
Oh, that just sounds so lovely. You sure you don't mind?
Nope, don't mind one bit. In fact, it would be my pleasure.
All right, then. I'll wait to hear from you when you get back. Kisses.
Well, Nelson, looks like I'm going to have the pleasure of flushing you down the same toilet where we flushed Iris, where you two can be reunited and live out eternity in the septic tank at Rosie Mae's truck stop.
Ha 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 ha.